Grinding Gear games might have saved Solforge, Guild Wars 2 gets new content, all that and more. I'm Zach Sharps and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, those of you participating in the closed beta test for hi-rez Studios' free-to-play turn-based strategy game Smite Tactics have likely seen some new content flow in. The Chinese Pantheon has arrived, and with this new addition, all players will be granted all the free cards available to the Pantheon, including a free god card Shang. On top of that, there will be a new Chinese campaign that will reward players with 300 favor and the Imperial Archer rare card upon completion. Seems like a fair size update. The most recent update for NMAS Entertainment's free-to-play action MMO Tera Online is now available. The new update, Sword and Horde, contains a variety of changes to the game, including a revamp of the Warrior class. The Warrior makes the third class in the game to receive a significant revamp following the Sorcerer and Archer. It's been buffed and made more powerful with the additions to new skills. To celebrate the revamp, there's an XP event going on until Valentine's Day, aka February 14th, and if you hit level 15, you'll be gifted a special box that contains several goodies such as a Nightmare mount. Always good to see devs recognize that a class could be significantly improved and actually improve upon it. I wonder which class will be next. The next update to Perfect World Entertainment's fantasy MMO Neverwinter will take players back to the game's titular city. Announced this week, the Cloaked Ascendancy continues the story of the Spell Plague as mages ripped from the Cloak Tower by a spell storm return to take the throne. The expansion will arrive on PC in a little under a month on February 21st and will add several new features including a campaign, a new adventure zone, a new skirmish, and more. Of course, Xbox One and PS4 players will have to wait a bit longer. If you're curious about the finer things they're adding, be sure to check it out on their official website. Fans of Stoneblade Entertainment's free-to-play game Solforge may be getting an extension on their time in the game's universe. A while back, the game's developer announced that the game's development would cease on January the 31st. Now, it appears that thanks to the executives at Grinding Gear Games, that may not be necessary. It's been revealed that Grinding Gear Games' Brian Weissman and Chris Wilson are now personally helping to fund and manage a transition from the current servers to a smaller one. The aim is to hopefully make the game more sustainable, but there are no guarantees. What there is, though, is the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked what your favorite character is. There was a huge diversity of characters chosen, such as Mad Demon 64's choice of Tammy from Guild Wars 2, Sneatin' 13's choice of Kira from Dirty Bomb, the Fate's choice of Rocket Raccoon from Marvel Heroes, and a few of you such as Pete9884 chose Arthas, aka the Lich King, from the Warcraft lore. There were other big names noted as well, but not so relevant to free-to-play gaming, such as Crash Bandicoot, Geralt of Rivia, Adam Jensen, and more. I was quite surprised how varied those responses were. However, this week I feel will be a little bit less varied. As always, if you wish for your comment to be possibly featured on next week's show, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, are you fine playing a niche game, or do you not even consider it? Personally, I found as much enjoyment in some games with only, say, 100 players playing, as I have with games with millions. For me, it's the friends I bring with me that make my experience, not a game's population. Last up in the news this week, the next Living Story update for Guild Wars 2 is arriving soon. Coming on February the 7th, the next story chapter will arrive along with a new raid wing, which contains 4 new bosses. In order to participate in this content, you'll need a level 80 character, but ArenaNet's got you covered for a cost. There's a 50% off sale on Heart of Thorns until the 8th, and that comes with a level 80 boost. Personally, I don't care too much for raids anymore, but if ArenaNet brought forth more fractals, then I'd be down. Speaking of things I'm down with, them giveaways are dope, of course. Be sure to head on over to mmobomb.com, check out those lit giveaways, and check them daily to ensure you never miss one. As for myself, signing out till next week, my name is Zach Sharps, and I'll catch you guys next time.